Hydrogel Investigation. It is believed that there is the same amount of water on Earth today as there was when the Earth was first created. This is because all of the water on Earth is constantly being recycled in the process called the water cycle. As humanity has advanced, built civilizations and societies, we have tried to develop ways of controlling the water to meet our needs. The early civilizations were often settled along the places where water was readily available, such as river banks. One of the most recent developments has been the discovery of hydrogels. A hydrogel is any material which is able to absorb massive amounts of water. Man-made hydrogels show remarkable efficiency compared to natural hydrogels. So what will happen to the water in the water cycle that gets captured by the hydrogels? When these gels are thrown away, where does all the water go? Does the absorbed water go back into the water cycle, or is it now wasted? The chemical name for the hydrogel used in this experiment is sodium polyacrylate. We will investigate how water interacts with hydrogels. In this experiment, we will observe the interaction, measure the saturation point of our hydrogel, beyond which it cannot absorb more water. Compare and analyze our data with the others in our group and make a conclusion on the environmental impact of hydrogels based on these findings. How much water can my hydrogel hold? Most diapers and nappies contain hydrogels because they are designed to hold lots of water without spilling. Different types of diapers may use different hydrogels, different quantities of hydrogels, or sometimes no hydrogels at all. Materials: hydrogel sample, 1 disposable diaper or nappy as per experiment. A cloth sample, 1 10 cm by 10 cm square of a permeable absorbent cloth, for example toweling or flannel, as per the experiment. Measuring jugs or beakers and cylinders which have a demarcation of at least 50 milliliters or ml and access to a clean water source. A plastic tray, a storage box for the samples to be rested on. Procedure: this experiment contains 2 parts. 1. Cloth sample. Place the cloth sample into the plastic tray. Using your vessel, the jugs or beakers or cylinders, slowly and gradually pour water 50 ml at a time into the center of the sample until the sample is saturated. Record each of the 50 ml additions as you go along. We will be able to see when the sample cannot hold any more water as the excess liquid will be seen around the edges of the sample. If we think that the sample is saturated, we should wait at least 60 seconds to see if more water can be added. If the sample is indeed saturated and we have added too much water, it should be poured out of the plastic tray, measured, and removed from the final result tally. Do note how much water in ml the sample can hold and record this on the results table. Using the information gained from this, predict how much water you think the hydrogel samples may hold. Note this on the results table as well. Remove the cloth sample from the plastic tray and dry the tray. Part 2. The hydrogel sample. Place the diaper or nappy into the plastic tray. Using the vessel, gradually and slowly pour 50 ml of water at a time into the center of the nappy or diaper until it appears saturated. Record each 50 ml addition as you go along. We will be able to see when the nappy cannot hold any more water, as the excess liquid will be seen around the edges of the nappy. If we think that the nappy is now saturated, we must wait 60 seconds and see if more water can be added. If the nappy is saturated and we have added too much water, the excess will be poured out, measured, and removed from the test tally. You will be able to see that the hydrogel does absorb the water actively from its surroundings. Note how much water in ml the nappy can hold and record this on our results table. Share your results. Complete the provided results table with the results from the other pairs in your group. The table has the following parts. The first column holds the pair in your group numbered 1 through 5. The second column has the amount of water absorbed by the cloth sample. And the third column has the amount of water absorbed by the hydrogel samples. Is the amount of water that the hydrogel samples hold more or less than we had originally predicted?